Okay, session 5. Let's do a small recap. So you guys got to the Zora City. You guys got to meet Sakura's training partner and friend, the princess. You guys know that in 5 days the temple will be able to be accessed. So in the meantime, you guys get to go on a quest to go find a blue Lionel and go and get its mane so a potion can be made so you guys can swim underwater without drowning. Something that Sakura doesn't have a problem with. You guys, on the other hand, probably not so much.
Great.
Especially for the desert dweller, Mr. Garlo. There's a reason why they call him thirsty. There's no water in the desert. No. Anyway, so that being said, you guys saw Garlo. You guys saw Garlo walk up during breakfast. He'd been up all night just practicing a new spell, one that he has no control over yet, but he's practiced it. It is a way higher level than he can usually handle, and does not know yet what will become of the spellcasting of that. But in the meantime, he is asleep. You guys are awake until later when I'll bring him back in. So in the meantime, so like I said, this is session 5. Thank you all for coming back. We shout out to the nonprofit organizations out there helping people with disabilities, and to other people just making an effort to make a difference in the world. So, that being said, what are you 3 doing at the moment? It is after breakfast. You guys have eaten, gotten ready for the day. You guys are still in the Zora City, so.
I'm practicing with my princess friend.
Okay, so you were practicing with the princess at the moment. What are you doing, Travis?
I'm just hanging out in the village and shopping.
Okay, so you're shopping around. What are you shopping around for?
For food.
Okay, so you're shopping around for travel, food. What about you, Kels?
I think I'm outside practicing with my wooden sword. I don't know.
With the wooden sword? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're practicing with the with the oak sword. Okay.
The way you, I don't know the way you came
The way
out.
you said it.
The way you said it, the sword, you know.
I'm practicing with my wooden sword.
Oh my god!
Sorry, Kelly.
I'm not.
I need to take a drink. Anyways.
I'll take a cup full of that drink, whatever's in that bag.
Do you guys want some Hawaiian punch?
I will gladly take some of that.
Sure.
I could also take a bottle of water, please.
Okay.
Anyway,
I
alright.
thought you said something else for a second.
What's the princess's name? I remember writing it down on your sheet.
Princess Lanira. Lanira.
Just show him your sheet.
Yeah, give me your sheet for a second.
I was gonna say, excuse me?
All I heard was like La La Ray.
Princess
Lanira.
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 Barbara.
Not sure if that's how I pronounced it last time. That's how it is now. So I'm gonna separate both of you.
I'll sit next to Skylar. I don't care.
Well,
How about you just move down How about you just move down closer to Fairy Cakes over there?
Well, I'm not the one playing with their wooden sword.
Maybe you're sleeping off a hangover.
Do you want some water too?
Yeah,
Gotta
but
take a bottle of water.
Okay.
I'm surprised I had to take a deep breath after I said I'm gonna practice with my wooden sword. Like,
When people want to know why the game doesn't progress. I'll take a disc, please.
Here you go.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway,
Okay,
The
looks like you're
Chris
having a
face.
seizure.
The Chris
it's a manipulation tactic. Grazie. Okay.
You're welcome.
So,
Nada. No.
grazie is Italian, not Spanish.
You said it.
Raw language. Anyway,
Anyway, moving on.
continuing. So. I just had to think out what I was going to say. Okay, so you guys, Princess Lanira looks over because you're practicing with your sword in the training grounds and goes, Cookie, why don't you come and practice with us?
Okay, sure. But I like practicing on my own.
Oh, that's fine. You could practice on your own.
Sure,
And
I'll come by and join.
Okay. And when you walk over, your fairy is just floating around and sitting on your head, and she's like, she's weird looking.
I look right at my fairy. Yeah, I know. Shush.
Actually, she kind of looks like Sakura.
Is that a good thing?
That's an
Is that a good thing?
She doesn't act like Sakura.
Well, I guess we're screwed.
No, it's good that she doesn't act like Sakura.
Hey.
Fairy talks mad crap about everyone. Anyway, so you go over and practice. Both of you roll me a d20, please.
17.
17.
Both of you re-roll.
Huh?
Both of you re-roll.
Okay.
Is that bad?
No, but both of you re-roll.
You go first.
14.
19.
Okay. So you guys start practicing. You get the drop on the princess, and then when you go to turn to strike at Cookie, Cookie gets to strike at you and brings you down. Go ahead and both of you roll again.
It's D20, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop. 9. I think that's a 9.
6.
Wow.
So the princess goes ahead and gets a drop on you this time,
Oh,
Cookie,
no.
and then you get a drop on the princess, bringing her down. Give it a go ahead again.
15.
Okay.
14.
Me and you gotta re-roll. No. You don't re-roll it.
Okay.
Sakura does. God, don't fly out of it.
8.
Really?
Here we go again.
You go ahead and you get a drop on the princess this time. Cookie, you get a drop on Sakura. And after the few bits of training, Lanira goes like, let's take a break. That's some pretty intense training. I like that. You've gotten way better.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Kinda like, you mean me?
She's blushing
Little
like,
me.
oh, thank you.
You're cute. Oh no, I said the wrong thing. Excuse me, while I go commit harakiri.
Swallow and then.
God,
That's right. Shut be quiet.
I say,
I'm so glad I didn't drink anything.
I say thank you very much.
It's gonna be that kind of day today. Okay.
Over here we got some wooden swords. Over here we got some swallowing.
All right. Good night, everyone.
I say thank you very much, and I'm going to do the best I can.
Well, it's been clearly showing that you are getting way better at what you should be doing, so there's no shame in there. You go around and you're shopping for food for the trip, right?
Yeah.
I made sure not doing it close.
What is how much money do you have? It's all the,
$84.
What?
so Seriously, a total of 84?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, the EP
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 84.
on the bottom.
EP? Can't find it. Sorry. I failed.
Why are there numbers written everywhere? Yeah, it's 84.
We don't have questions.
Yeah, it's 84.
We don't ask the questions, we just do what we have to
We
do.
don't need no question
Oh, I thought you were gonna give
asking.
me a massage for a second.
Is everyone on their front sheet? Like, does everyone have their correct front sheet up?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Mm-mm.
How much food can I get for $84?
Well, it depends on what you pick up.
Depends what you find.
So at one fruit stand, you find the following: you find cherries, which are 10 for a gold. I'm sorry, 10 for an EP. You have melons, which are 5 for 4 EP. And then you have a fire melon, which are 5 for 10.
Those are pretty good prices.
It depends on what you want. Do you need to know what they each do?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a nature check. So look at your nature skill.
Oh, I got 2 in nature.
So then make a roll. That's right.
Not 6.
Not 6. What is it then?
9.
Yeah, it's 9. Because
It's
the
9.
6 has the underline underneath it.
It's
So
a
he rolled
9.
So 4 and 11 in nature. Here's what you get. The cherries give you 2 HP back per cherry. The melons give you 10 HP back per melon. And the fire melons will give you 10 HP back and grant you 5 extra damage. 5 extra damage in fire and 5 damage in resistance.
I'll take the ones. I'll take those.
The fires?
The fire ones.
How many are you taking? Because it's 5 for 10.
5 for 10.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take 10?
Yes. So you take 10, which means you pay 20. So you'd have 64 left.
$64.
And you can write 10 fire melons in your sheet.
So will that be under treasure?
Yeah, put it under your treasure area.
10.
Fire.
10 fire melons.
Like, I just picture something in my head.
10 fire melons.
I picture melons like this on fire.
Probably can't bring you anywhere.
That's so
This is why we
embarrassing,
can't have nice things.
Exactly why we can't have nice things.
Let's see, we got wooden swords, we got fire.
We got fire melons, fire and melons. Or no?
Totally going on Facebook. I'm gonna send this to Jess.
Do it.
Fire. Love fire.
We'll take another one later
Mm-hmm.
when we're not in game.
Anyway.
Anyway,
All right, so.
don't look at me, I'm out of commission. So
Yeah.
He's sleeping right now.
Yeah, sleeping it off like a bad hangover.
We should go over and wake him up with a sock of butter.
I'll hit him with my wooden sword. We'll wake him up.
Hit him with a frying pan.
You guys are gonna damn near kill him. He's just asleep.
I'll just be like, what's going on?
What's going on, Bank?
You might as well chill on the couch since you're asleep.
No, it's not. It
I'm
won't be that
exerting
long.
my energy right now.
Yeah, I mean, if are you guys gonna do anything else before lunch or anything, or after lunch?
I'm gonna go train.
You're gonna go train now.
I'm
Okay.
gonna talk with the princess.
Okay. You got. And what are you doing at the moment then?
Talking with my fairy.
So you go to train, you do your daily devotions and train, practicing your techniques, sword techniques. You go ahead and you actually go to the princess's little rest area. She makes you guys some lemongrass tea to sip, and you guys are sitting down like in her little private room.
Oh
boy.
Where says catching up.
From the day before. We're just you're just catching up.
I think I need to be longer.
I think there's something in your gold peak tea.
I think I need to do an hour longer with my psychiatrist.
You do something.
Come on, guys, you gotta have imagination.
Rainbows.
Rainbows.
F is for fire that burns down the whole town.
At least I have the
U is for uranium.
I wish I never said that.
N is for no
Survivor.
Will you please?
Anyway, okay. Okay. So you're catching up with the princess. You guys essentially talk about like since the day you've left for your quest and what you've been through thus far. Roll me a d20, Sky. I'm just not gonna use this die anymore. This is
14.
not using you either.
14.
14.
What does she say?
Too much.
Cool. Let me see your sheet for a minute, Sky.
That's either cool or bad.
No, it's good.
Good.
You doing the curse walk?
But this is called a Chris Schuster.
Oh my god.
Are you good?
I don't know if she is or not. I don't think
she is. I don't think this one either is. No.
We can just run away.
I did or ate or drank something. This makes me like that.
Or inhaled.
I drank too much soda.
I didn't drink soda today.
You didn't?
Not today.
I did have a white chocolate mocha.
You're a white chocolate mocha.
I have a white chocolate mocha iced coffee today with cream.
With cream.
With cream.
Oh! I like the cream.
I'm gonna start saying the Serenity Prayer in a
Was
minute.
it chocolate cream or white cream?
Chocolate cream.
That sounds good.
I thought you were into Asians.
Okay, so it's Asian cream.
That's what we call buttercream. Cause smooth like butter. Anyway, all right.
Okay, we're having too much
You
fun.
get write down. It's on the last sheet here where it says wrist. Write down. The princess gives you a. Did I put down what your equipment did so far? I guess not.
Is this equipment?
No. Hold on a minute. Cause I swore that I wrote down what your equipment did because you had. I may not have then, because I swore that I gave you what your pieces of equipment did do, because I don't see them anywhere on here. Man, did I really not?
Don't start. Be quiet, Fairy.
I guess I really didn't. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so the princess smiles and she walks up to her little vanity and she takes out a small box and she pulls out a couple of wristlets for you. They are decorated in Zora jewel, like a dark aquamarine. It is silver. And she goes, I want you to have these. So write down Lanira bracelets in your wrist area, like on your last page.
It's on the last page. This one?
Yeah, where it says wrist up on top. You wrote wrist without a W. That's the only reason I know it was yours.
That's why she looks at me. She's like, but the W is silent.
So lucky I didn't drink.
I did. Yeah,
I'm so glad I'm asleep for all this.
Yeah, so
silver anklets,
Yeah, my
right?
character.
Silver bracelets.
Oh,
It's
I thought you-
it's Lanira's bracelets
Okay,
on her wrist.
okay, make sure I spell Lorena good. I'm sorry. I'm not here today, honestly.
Evidently you're not.
Oh look, there goes Skylar's brain flying away.
Like that's what Baba Bill said. There's her eyes too.
I put Lorraine.
Oh, look at that. There's no alcohol in water. Damn.
You wish.
No, I don't.
What would we do if he's not here? Who's
Say
gonna
what?
If you're not here mentally, who's gonna keep us under control and able to take us home?
I'm just gonna leave you guys here. Y'all have to find an Uber back.
You can just deal with Twinkle Toes.
Anyway, guys, we can have a sleepover. Nope. Anyway, no.
Not today.
Yeah, right. It would be fun to do like a weekend sleepover and like just do D&D 3 days
Oh
of
god.
sleepover.
That'd be so fun.
I'm just gonna have to cook and give Lynn and Craig a break. Anyway, so continuing on. Anyway, she gives you the bracelets and she goes, I want you to have these. These have been some of my prized possessions when I was younger. I wear them on occasion, but I think these will give you a great amount of skill and luck on your journey. So take them, wear them.
Okay.
Since you're asleep, you can go on Facebook and do whatever you want.
Be careful, somebody might be watching you with 3 eyes.
Conspiracy theorist. Anyway. What are you talking about with your fairy? You guys are sitting out on one of the ledges of the city. You guys you're like lightly playing with the water in your hands. It's kind of unavoidable to not either sit in water, but you're sitting like on a small rock that's just above the water. So like one hand is brushing against the water, playing with it. The other one is probably on your lap. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you talking to your fairy about?
How she was making fun of me when I was training with the princess and her.
Oh, she was making fun of you the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's sad.
What about it?
She was telling me, you could have done that a lot better.
Sassy.
She was making
Unbelievable. With all the practice in the world, you still can't use a sword.
At least you have a magical fairy.
Can't even use a wooden
At
sword.
least I'm trying.
Yeah, that's pretty sad when you can't use a
That
wooden
sword-
sword.
No, Sakura was trying and she was still failing.
How dare you
Damn.
say that? I'm a monk. I love a
Good thing
fucking
is-
monk.
And I told my friend, good thing she didn't hear that.
She might be a monk, but she's a poor excuse for one.
Whoa!
She lost to a druid that looks like she's 5.
That's messed up.
That right there is what we call a burn.
And that's the power of the pixie.
Well, this barricade over here. Let me know it's between 1 or 2.
You were not involved in this conversation. Shut up. Alright.
Becky's gonna shut up you.
It's gonna be one of those sessions. Nothing's gonna get done. We'll be right back. See you. Okay.
Oh my god.
Your fairy sits on your head though, and she goes, "But in all seriousness, you're getting better. You don't suck. You're not as bad as you used to be.
You don't. About to say
You don't
sorry.
suck.
Shit. You were like the worst. Tell Skylar to keep his secret. She'll say it out loud. You have to. And she go like, "What? You don't want me to say?" Start banging her against the wall. Shut up.
I think when I banged on the table too hard, I poked down a nail.
Okay.
And I look at my fairy, I said, thanks for saying I am getting better. That's what I wanted to hear.
Well, our best friends for life have known you
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
since you. I mean, it is, but I mean, we don't talk about it.
We don't talk about.
No.
No, shush.
I
No.
will shave you bald. Anyway, all right.
I'm so done right now, and I'm not even awake.
Wake me up!
Wake me up and say.
Can't wake up!
This is only in your dream. Carlo, this is
Oh yeah.
Wake me up
Girl,
when
this
it's
is
all
only
over.
Girl, this is in your dream. Girl, this is in your dream. I need to wake up like.
All right.
Okay,
all
okay, we're
right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, stop laughing. It's over.
About 4 o'clock comes around. You start to wake up finally after a pretty healthy nap.
Great.
Nap, more than half a day's sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that took a lot out of you. You spent about 7 to 8 hours trying to,
More like 10 hours.
something like that, yeah, trying to perfect a spell.
Are you okay? Are you done with it? Do you need a napkin? It's only for a napkin.
Honey, are you okay? Are you okay?
Here's a
I think she needs more than one. Oh my
I
god.
could stop.
So like I said, so you just wake up.
Yep.
You guys are just getting to the tavern to eat dinner at the moment. Or at least for snacks, to chill out for a bit after training, talking. You guys are getting back together. What are you doing once you wake back up?
I just look at everybody. I'm like, woo-wee! I had such a great sleep.
Yeah, you walk up into the tavern. You literally see Garlo walk up, slam on the table.
Like I feel so much better now. You having fun over there?
Don't talk to me.
You might get.
Okay.
Spicy.
I don't know about that.
You might
Oh,
get
God.
spicy slapped. I can't say the other word. You know.
Oh, I know in
Yeah.
the tavern. That's where we're at, right? Tavern.
Mm-hmm.
I know I get myself a big meal because I'm hungry.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, you are.
This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to. This is what you're doing. This is what I not want you to do. What? Nothing.